I've got some news. I hate to be the one to come on here and say this, but I recently found out that my wax lady retired. I know. And ain't nobody told me nothing. Okay? I don't want to make it about me, but also, why? I call in to make the appointment because this is the relationship that we have. Okay, I call in a little last minute, but still wanting to secure my time, my special time. And they say, hey, this person is not here today. Would you like someone else? Okay. Okay. She's allowed to go on vacation. I get it. Sure. I'll see someone else for today. I go in, and in checking in to the facility, I say, hey, by the way, where did she go? I would love to be happy for her. Check-in lady says, oh, she's retired. She didn't go anywhere. She's at home. She's at home, ma'am. So you're going to be seeing so-and-so. Why would you not tell me that in advance? Why? No, sorry. What you're saying is probably, hey, Brittni, they told you that she wasn't here. Wax Lady A was not here. You were going to see Wax Lady B. You knew that going in. Yes, but it's different. Knowing that my wax lady was gone, you needed to inform me of that, because then I know that the next person I see, I am possibly interviewing. We now have to see if we have a good enough relationship to keep this thing going, because I am sharing some very personal gifts with you, okay? So we have to figure out, do we have what it takes to keep this thing going, okay? So I'm a little unnerved when that has happened, because now I have not been able to prepare my mind or my body for this new person who may be, I don't know, a life partner, okay? She comes out, very pleasant, very nice. Hi, how are you? There was a bit of a language barrier, but we got it going. She shows me in. In addition to my wax lady retiring, apparently the facility has undergone a renovation. There's new artwork up. There's nice gold hardware. It's very fancy. I love it. And you want to know when you're going to a place where quite possibly you are bared down to your soul, that it's a nice place. So I get it. Great. Okay. We go into the room and she gives me the instruction, take off the articles of clothing related to the body parts that we will be doing. Okay, fine. So I get undressed. Again, not in my best outfit, because I did not know this was a potential love connection. I take off my leggings. You wear leggings to an interview. Your leggings and under things. And I sit on the table and I am pleasantly waiting. She comes back in. If you are new to getting lower level regions waxed, everybody is an artist. Everybody has their own technique. I knew what my girl did. I knew how she wanted me to sit, what she needed to do, the order in which she did the things. Okay, that was already worked out. I am now with a new person who has her own way of doing things. This baby put me in what could only be described as sad turtle. I don't do yoga, and so maybe this move has a different scientific name, but think of a turtle. Let's do an activity. Think of a turtle. Think of why it might be sad, and then imagine it in your mind's eye. You got it? So that was me. Legs up. And she gets to work. She gets right to work. I will say, little note, this girl is very early on, I realized she is extremely thorough. Do with that what you will. So she has me up, and again, I am trying to, because I did not dress my best, I'm trying to be on my best behavior because I want her to like me and I want this to be something that works. So I'm clenched up and ready. I'm used to another position. Okay, I'm used to another position. So after a while, even though she's doing her job very well, she's getting through stuff quickly. It's my legs start shaking. My legs start shaking because now I can keep my legs up. Let me be clear. I can keep my legs up. Don't you worry. Okay. But I can't keep my legs up in like an exercise way. It's, in all seriousness, I can't. That's a different. When you're doing an activity, any activity, your mind goes, okay, these are the muscles I need to use for this. When it comes to exercise, there is a disconnect between the body and the brain, and my brain is like, girl, let go. I ain't doing no more. So my legs are shaking, and that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Someone has you holding your legs up, you can't hold your legs up. So that is embarrassing, which means I am starting to get worked up, which means what? I'm starting to sweat. If you've never been waxed before, the wax needs to harden on dry skin. You can't be moist in any way. Like there can be no moisture. So I'm starting to sweat and I don't know what else to say. So I say, I'm sorry. And she goes, oh no, fine. As in, it's okay. She's already put the wax on me though. And so for this particular area, because I'm sweaty, she has to start fanning it. So again, sad turtle, legs up, girl between my legs, going like this. And now I am worked up, but I'm also now laughing. I'm trying to hold in the laugh. I'm trying to hold in the anxiety, and I'm still sweating. She starts doing this. There's one between my legs doing this. I'm laying there with my quivering legs, with the woman blowing me. And I look up, and so they had renovated the lobby, and they had renovated the service rooms. I look up, and instead of, there used to be a landscape, a portrait. It was a hand-painted landscape. Apparently, the owners are very religious. And I look up in the room where I'm getting waxed, and there's white Jesus. Now, I am not a religious person, but I know a lot of people, they like him. I did not expect to see him in this type of environment. So that was interesting. So the girl is blowing, I'm sweating, legs up, white Jesus. She goes, are you all right? I said, no, I'm not. Because what do you do? So I'm supposed to, should I say a prayer? Should I ask for forgiveness? I feel like he didn't want to see me like that. I knew he didn't want to see me like that. What do I do? I decided to ignore it, close my eyes, just wait for it to be done. Until this girl goes. Again, I'm laying in front of her. She goes, do you want me to get the rest up here? Motioning to my upper abdomen area. That boys have hair all around up here. I have lady hair, ma'am. I said, I don't have hair there. It's a language barrier. She says, yes. I didn't ask you a question. I said, I don't. I said, no, I will do the area we have all. I gotta find a new wax spot. This is not gonna work.